JuJu Watkins reveres Caitlin Clark's basketball ability with strong six-word statement. USC Trojan star JuJu Watkins has extremely high praise for Caitlin Clark's offensive ability. The fact that USC Trojans superstar sophomore JuJu Watkins is currently on pace to challenge Caitlin Clark's NCAA all-time Division I scoring record makes it tough to not compare these two women's basketball icons. And this has been shown by the various people within the sports media sphere, comparing not only Clark and Watkins' respective scoring abilities, but also the fame and stardom they've both built to this point. While both women are generational talents on the offensive end, they boast vastly different skill sets. The most laudable aspects of Clark's game are her insane three-point range and extraordinary passing ability. When it comes to Watkins, her exceedingly deep offensive bag and impressive size for a guard set her apart from her peers. Despite her own success, Watkins realizes that she can't compete with Clark in some regards, which she conveyed to Fox News writer Jackson Thompson in an exclusive interview that was released on January 9. "I wish I played like her," Watkins said of Clark. That's extremely high praise. However, while Watkins clearly reveres Clark, she still has her sights set on the former Iowa Hockey star's scoring record. "Naturally, being on pace, it's always in the back of my mind," Watkins is quoted saying in the article. "The goal is to continue to produce at this level and do it as efficiently as I can." Watkins, who is currently averaging 26.4 points per game in her career, will need to keep scoring at an absurd pace if she has a hope of surpassing the scoring mark of Clark, who averaged 31.6 points per game as a senior. But it's possible. JuJu Watkins explains why WNBA may not be ready for draft eligibility rule change. USC Trojans standout JuJu Watkins explained why the WNBA needs to develop more for the league to change its current draft eligibility rule. Several of the best players in women's college basketball won't be eligible to enter the WNBA for at least one more season. Some of these players include Notre Dame sophomore superstar Hannah Hidalgo, dominant UCLA center Lauren Betts, Florida State bucket getter Tanya Latson, and USC Trojans standout JuJu Watkins. These four players are in the top 5 of our early power rankings for the NCAA Women's College Basketball National Player of the Year, with the exception being UConn's superstar Paige Bueckers, this season. They would all likely contend for a top 3 pick in the 2025 WNBA draft if they could declare. But they can't because the WNBA has an eligibility rule where players must either graduate college or turn 22 years old in the same calendar year as the draft if they're going to declare. Therefore, sophomores like Hidalgo and Watkins won't be draft eligible until 2027. At first glance, this may seem like a clear negative for these select superstars. But Watkins doesn't necessarily see it that way right now, as proven by her comments during a January 8 press conference. "I think eventually that would be nice to have that option," Watkins said when asked if she thinks the WNBA should get rid of the 4-year eligibility rule eventually, per the USC Athletics YouTube account. "But I think the league isn't necessarily where it needs to be," Watkins continued. "There needs to be more roster spots, more teams. So it's definitely developing, and it's continuing to grow. I'm having fun in college, and I can't wait to get to the pros. So in terms of that, for me personally, I don't see the benefit, but definitely down the line." This is in line with Watkins' comments while appearing on Good Game with Sarah Spain last month, when she said, "I definitely think we should have the option. There's just been such a growth in college basketball where it's like, why would you want to leave? Because you're able to have that experience and build your brand here in college as well," per a December 19 article from Sehai's Madison Williams. "I would definitely say we should have the option, but I think college is a way to prepare us for the pros as well. So, I don't know. It's a touchy subject. But I'm for it," she added. It's hard to imagine the WNBA switching this rule in the near future, but things can change fast. Why are Flauja Johnson and JuJu Watkins not playing in unrivaled despite inked NIL deals? LSU's Florida Johnson and USC Trojans guard JuJu Watkins are widely regarded as the next big stars in women's basketball. Fans are eagerly anticipating the chance to see these college rivals face off in the unrivaled league, which is set to begin on January 17. However, despite joining the league, both players will not be taking the court just yet. Unrivaled offers NBA players a unique opportunity to earn money and refine their skills during the off-season, with its ambitious goal of becoming